This Ultimate Fight event contains full contact action, graphic imagery, and blood that may not be suitable for some viewers.
Big Contracting, Lumber, Slumberland, Furniture, Daisy Dukes, home of the after party. All 50-50 proceeds will be, well, not all, 50-50 proceeds will be going toward Tiffany Molina? Molina.
Or Moline.
Molina?
Let me look it up.
Like 6 different pronunciations right there.
Tiffany, going to Tiffany's Medical Defenses. Please stay seated during the fight so everyone can see the action. Please be responsible and do not drive if you've been drinking.
Oh, does that mean me? What?
Molina.
Don't drive if you're drinking, Smith.
Tiffany Molina.
The only other one I heard was Image Drywall, not Imagine.
Oh, not Imagine? Image Drywall.
Yeah, it's French, Will. Image.
I'm gonna say Imagine Dragons now.
You guys, the head of security is here. His name's Tony out in the lobby. So if he needs you,
Image Drywall.
don't know what to do, go find Tony. Tony, Mike. Tony, Mike.
How's the reboot going over there?
We had a couple Tonys and a couple Mikes. He showed up, so now he's Tony, Mike. So
Perfect.
it works. I'm just gonna go change my clothes. I'll be right back.
Still rebooting? Oh. Okay. Oh no, I'm right. I'm sorry. I was just going in time. So go ahead and do the second one. Yep.
Usually. Hey everybody, I just want to give you an update on the gift that we raised. You guys are nice enough to put in $775. Thank you very much for that. Thanks a lot. Mr. Joe McEwen over here from Quality Foundations of Montana and Dirt Dynamics threw in $1,200. Another $2,000. And then Mr. Harvey Singh and City Construction just matched that. So we raised $4,000 tonight. Thanks from the right community. Thank you very much. Without further ado, calling in the blue corner, Paul Hunoff!
So here's Paul coming out of, he's fighting out of Jackson Winklejohn, but he originally hails from South Dakota. He moved down there to train professionally, so obviously takes this very, very personally, very seriously.
Yeah, you don't just move to train with Jackson Wink to just because you're doing this for fun. And Paul Hunoff is fighting Jay Sandvig here, originally from Wyoming, Sheridan, Wyoming. Moved here to train with the Grindhouse some years back.
Stickman, they call him.
Stickman, yes, very, very tough kid. Actually fought a guy in Denver And if Stick would have won that fight, he probably would have gone to the UFC. Stick usually fights at 45. He fought this guy at 55. And the guy Stickman ended up losing a tough fight. He didn't get knocked out. The referee actually stopped the fight due to a cut. Stick wanted to keep fighting. And the guy that Stick fought, his next fight was in the UFC. So Stick's been around forever. I don't know anything about Paul, but you train with Jensen Winklejohn. You know, obviously you're good because they're not just going to take anybody.
So the fighters in their last fight had blue belts, and this can be the same about. Paul also has a blue belt, but it goes to show you that the difference sometimes is the gym and who's giving you those belts.
Yeah, yeah.
If you got a blue belt and that's all you have from Jackson Winklejohn, sometimes that's as good as a purple belt in some other places.
Yeah, yeah.
Jay Sandvig, though, he is a very accomplished grappler.
He's very long, lengthy, hard to handle.
He comes out with quite the mask. He's a crowd favorite here. He always comes out with some different song. And imagine he's a good grappler coming from Wyoming, and of course he comes to the Grindhouse where they have some of the best grappling in the state.
Yeah, he was a decent grappler in Wyoming to come down here, move to Billings to train at the Grindhouse and work on his grappling. Another accomplished grappler, a high school wrestler.
And again, when you're training with Cubby and Will all the time, you are going to become a very good grappler.
Yeah, you got two of the best grapplers in Montana. And this is a pro fight, so there will be elbows and knees to the head are legal. 3 5-minute rounds of two high-quality pro fighters, so expect some fireworks on this fight.
The all-main event is an MMA fight at a catch weight of 150 pounds. It consists of 3 5-minute rounds. Sponsored by Sin Contracting, Lumberland Furniture, and Daisy Dukes, home of the after party. First, fighting out of the new corner, weighing in at 149 pounds. Fighting out of Jackson Wink MMA, all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Paul Hunoff! Weighing the opponent, fighting out the red corner, weighing in at 149.2, fighting out of the Grindhouse, right here in Billings, Montana, the Wyoming gangster, Jay Stickman Sandvig!
You know, this is Jay's first fight back in about a year, so I'm excited to see how he comes back. If there's any cage rust, as they call it, or if he, you know, a lot of people
And
don't
some hometown jitters as well.
Yeah.
It's difficult to fight in your hometown. There's a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, but Jay's a pretty strong-minded kid, so, you know, I think he'll be all right.
Stickman's usually used to having a long reach, but I don't think he has as much of a reach as is normal with against Paul.
It's pretty close.
But of course, we don't always count for the legs. He still has very long legs.
Yeah.
They certainly both look comfortable in there.
Yeah, you can tell they they're not amateurs. They're not rushing into anything. You can tell they've been here before.
Oh, great counter. Throw that right hand as Paul kicks. Jay rocked him there with the right hand.
Yeah, it was a great combination.
That's normal. If you get rocked, sometimes you attempt that takedown.
Takedown, yeah.
Jay certainly is putting on the pressure now. Again, he throws that right hand off of the kick. He's able to stuff that takedown rather easily.
Looked like he was waiting for him to get that hand up. So
Oh, no! He takes a big right hand there.
let's see how fast Jay can recover.
Can Jay recover from this? He attempts his takedown of his own, gets the outside single. That arm is deep. That guillotine's there.
Arm in guillotine.
There he defends it well and stands.
Jay's, hanging on, trying to recover after that big shot.
Here he's going to attempt to lock his hands together and get that takedown, or he's going to switch to a single leg. Paul's able to stuff both those attempts, and Jay comes out swinging.
Paul caught him on his way. Paul caught Jay on his way out.
Oh, they are exchanging good shots here.
Somebody is gonna go to sleep, I think. Mr. Sandman is coming. Both took some hard shots, both giving some hard shots.
And again, Jay eats a jab to throw a right. Stuffs that takedown to the point where he's almost been able to get the mount. And he can't quite get the left knee through, so he settles for half.
Kind of a half
He's
guard.
not settling, he's moving right into side. Can't quite get it. This
Paul's
Paul is
got him
very
in
good.
half guard. Looks like they call it lockdown. Paul.
Where he stretches Jay out to where he can't move
Got
very
his
well.
one leg kind of wrapped up, locked down with his ankle, kind of intertwined. If you could see his feet there.
That's where Jay's got that underhook, so he's going to try to put pressure down with his right side and pass. Paul ends up with double unders. He might attempt a bridge and roll here to get out from underneath of him, or sneak out that right side.
Nobody's throwing elbows.
No, they're really not in a position to try to throw too much here. They're really attempting to grab a dominant position, which is, if you start throwing punches from that position, sometimes
Do more
you
harm.
give it up. Yeah, you do
give,
more harm to yourself by giving up the
Lose
position.
your position, yeah. And that's why I'm an amateur.
Well, you see Jay's trying to unlock those legs so he can pass
so
it.
he can get that leg through and pass that guard.
Keep heavy pressure with that right shoulder and pass. This is not Paul's first rodeo. He is locking up that leg. Oh, but it looks like he's going to be able to, attempts to throw up for a triangle, and it is not quite there. So there's your elbows you're asking
there
for.
There you go.
So the elbows in this professional fight are legal no matter what. And he tries for that triangle and sneaks the head out. He might switch to an armbar, and Jay passes with ease there.
10 seconds left. You're not going to lose a whole lot,
Yep, you might as well try it at the end.
Lost the position for 10 seconds, and
Yeah, but in the judge's eyes, you attempted to finish the fight.
Yeah, that does a lot on the scorecard, depending on the judges. Great action the first round.
Very back and forth. They both landed very good shots. Both knocked each other down.
Yeah.
With these little gloves, it don't matter. All it takes is one good shot.
Yeah, there's only, well, those are pro gloves, so those are only four.
That's right.
4.5
They're 4.5 ounces, and that. There's just not a whole lot of padding. There's enough padding there to protect yourself, and that's about it.
They're not padded to not knock you out. They're padded to stop you from really breaking your hand.
So our referee, Jesse Newbreast, calls seconds out, and we'll start our second round here. They meet at the center of the cage and start to feel each other out again.
Start a second round here. Let's see Jay with the head kick. They both took some hard shots in the first round. Gave some hard shots. Let's see what happened.
Just throwing kicks like this really isn't all that effective. You know, at this level, they can see those coming. You got to set those kicks up.
It's more or less to keep them at bay. You know, trying to fill them out.
There's Jay. He's really good. He as soon as Paul throws those kicks, oftentimes Jay is countering.
Yeah.
Exchange rights. This is a fairly decent pace for this. I mean, this is a 5-minute round. It's very difficult to strike and grapple all at the same time. These guys get tired.
Paul throwing some leg kicks, trying to loosen them, you know, get them legs sore so Stick can't move around as quick. Paul with a big right hand.
I'm surprised Jay's not using that jab more. That's a very impressive jab.
Yeah, every time he throws one out, he'll land it, but
time.
He's not throwing it a whole lot.
It's good timing on the backhand. Jay was just able to get out of the way, but eats a right hand afterwards. Jay's definitely walking him down here. He definitely has the better ring control.
Yeah, he's chasing him. You know, Paul's the one backing up.
As I say that, though, Paul comes forward a little bit himself. That's a very deep quick. Yeah, that was a good takedown. Jay was able to stuff it. Start reversing pretty quick. Good takedown defense. He's up right away and throws a good knee.
Throws that knee and then backs out. I think Jay feels as if he's winning the stand-up, so he's going to stay with that.
I agree. If he throws that jab out there, the more he throws it out, the better things are going to be for him. He's going to throw something behind that jab pretty soon here. The crowd imploring Jay to get going here. There his jab just misses. I think that's the first jab I've seen him miss on.
Yeah. Both, you know, getting a little tired now. They're more than halfway through the fight.
Swings for the fences there, the high kick.
There's that jab again.
Paul seems to be bleeding a little from his nose there. That jab's having an effect. He is chucking though.
Paul is swinging for the fences. He's trying to end this fight.
Sometimes though, when you start missing like that though, you just get too tired and can't keep going.
Yeah.
It takes a lot more energy when you miss.
Wasted energy. End of round 2 there. Here we go, beginning of round 3.
Last round of our main event. Cage doors are locked. Here we go. There's Jay using that jab a little better at the start of this round.
Yeah, maybe Will in his corner told him to use that a little bit more.
I don't know why he wouldn't. It seems to be working. Well, there it is. Snaps that head back every time he lands it. Paul sure is swinging for the fences here.
Yeah, he's putting some mustard on them punches.
Those straight punches, though, that straight jab lands before any of that even comes close.
Yeah.
Jay's just starting to pick him apart a little, it seems.
Paul's winding up for them big punches. You know, you see them coming a mile away. Looks like they both got a little more energy in the 3rd round than they did the 1st and 2nd.
Saving it up. Excellent jab. If he would just work on that and follow everything off of his jab.
Double it up even.
Yes. Now at some point he's going to have to throw something behind that jab.
Nice takedown by Paul. Got that single leg, turned it into a trip. Jay's very good on the ground, as we discussed, training from the grindhouse. So look for him to throw some stuff up. You know, he's got them long legs, you know.
Pushing that away, and he's
working for omoplata.
It's coming close. A lot of times in MMA, this is used just to switch positions, but it looks like he's really going to attempt it here. From here, he's really got to pull his neck down on his throat onto his chin.
It looked like he was trying to turn that into a go-go.
Paul's able to defend from that, but then gets stuck himself into a triangle. As you can see, a triangle's not just a submission, it's a very dominant position because Jay's able to strike at will from here. He's locking up that triangle now. Really all he's got to do now is change that angle and he should be able to finish it. He might try to mount from here. He can finish it with the mount to finish with strikes.
Turn it into an arm bar.
It's very deep. Now he's got to get his right arm across the other side.
Yeah.
but he's doing the right thing now. It just takes, sometimes it just takes time. You got to hold his posture.
His position before submission.
Always. So now this is an attempt to get out of it by locking him out. Yes, straightening him out. And so Paul's able to get out of that by straightening himself out. In this position, they're both hesitant to move too quickly because it's going to turn into a scramble.
Yeah, yeah. Stickman knee in that, or elbow in that thigh, trying to loosen his legs up.
There's that scramble position, and there's nothing really here yet. As Paul's attempting to take the back, he's got the back. He's just going to sit down and start working from there. That's deep. His arm, he is underneath that chin. He's locking his arm with that leg.
Oh, Jay's defending it pretty good.
He is. He's got to turn into him. He's got one arm free. Body lock is there, but that again, he's underneath the chin really deep here. He's got to get that left arm out in order to finish that. As you see, Paul's experienced enough to let go when he can't finish it.
Yeah, you don't want to burn out his arms. And
his corner's about to tell him 30 seconds. He's going to change to an armbar or just go for it at some point.
So, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't go for a gable grip on that rear naked. You know, it's a lot easier than trying to get that figure four.
There's the 10-second mark, and Paul's just going to have to try something quick. It's very difficult to choke someone out at this level at that much time.
Stickman hangs in there.
Very good professional showing here by both fighters.
Oh, let's have a round of applause for these two fighters. What a win!
Very good fight.
Very good fight.
With the official decision from Kyle Clark now.
Both of them very, warriors.
Straight to the conclusion after 3 rounds. All 3 judges scored it the same. 29-28. For your winner, out of the blue corner, Paul.
Unanimous decision. 29-28 for Paul. That last round put him over the top by locking his back up.
Yep.
Very good fight.
Well, we had another great gala event. Until next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the pay-per-view.
And be sure to go to the after party at Blazing Youth. Thank you and good night.